Next subject before we get cut off.
Well, good news, actually. I'm sure for a lot, but what I want to know is, what do you guys think when it came to the quests on Uber? Did you like the dollar quests that you had to reach
No.
for, or did you like the trip count quests? Which one did you like better, and why? Personally, I never had the dollar quests to come into my area. It was always the trip count, which was nice, and so I was happy about that. But I want to know, what do you guys think? What did you think was a better quest?
I hated
it. So, I mean, hey, what I think is best, or for myself, may not be the same for you. So,
well,
I mean,
T's
right. Money I like more, of
yeah.
course, but it just depends on which one you like. But it looks like they may be going back to the dollar quests.
Look,
Or, I mean, not the dollar quest, but the quest, ride quests.
I mean, not that the trip count quest, Chris, were like anything to write home about, as you guys see on the right screenshot. 60 trips for $25, whatever. I get it. We're down to 30 cents, 50 cents a trip. Okay. But this weekend I went out and drove and put out like a couple of really good drive along videos. And then, man, some of these trips I'm getting, Chris, I was getting like $3.50 to operate a vehicle, Chris, to go pick up a mile and drop off 2 miles. $3.50. We're in 2024, people. Wake up. What I'm not, you guys do realize, and I said this on the video, and it was like, great. And you guys do realize we're not in a third world country, right? Right? I'm driving like a $30,000 car. My insurance rates are through the roof. My gas prices are through the roof. My maintenance costs are at least double over the last 3 years. And you guys are sending me to pick up a human and drop off a human for $3.50. You guys do realize I'm not on a scooter, electric rental scooter, that I go with a helmet and give the passenger a helmet and go, jump on, $3.50. That probably shouldn't even be $3.50, right? So I think they figured, okay, they went to the dollar goal quest. We knew why that was. That they wanted, because nobody's picking up long trips now, right? Nobody is. I'm telling you, these people are waiting. And in order for me to pick up a long trip, they called it rebalancing with the upfront fares. Yeah, it was rebalancing to the rate of 30% less than time and distance rate card, right? So they go, well, that's the only way we're going to have some of these drivers who have the dollar goal cost, which these are mine, which had, I'm not picking up anybody with a dead mile return at 50 cents a mile. There's not a goddamn chance. But then if I do shorties, how am I going to put 190 or 570 together? How many? I got to do like 300 of those to get that extra $30 if I do $570 quest? No. So what did Uber do? Go, okay, which one is better for us? How many trips do we have in our system that are more than 10 miles? How many are short? Look, this is Uber's numbers. 70% of all trips on the Uber system are 6 miles or less. Well, if you send that 6 mile trip to me at $4 to $5, and I'm not going to pick it up because it's not going to make up my dollar goal quest, and then you go back to the trip count quest, much appreciated, Uber, because there is not a goddamn chance in 2024 I can drive a mile, pick somebody up, get him in my car, be nice to them, take him a mile and a half or two, which is minimum fare now. By the way, in LA, I don't know what's happening around the country. I'm sure if I ask you guys will send me some ridiculous screenshots. Chris, we have broken the $3 barrier in LA for trips. We're not talking Uber Eats now, people. We're talking about RideShare trips. I got a $2.73 one the other day.
Wow.
$2.73 in a car with 4 wheels. I have to go pick this person up, drop them off for $2.73. Now, if I had a quest like 100 for 700 extra, I will pick you up, honey, any day, because that trip is $10. But with these trips now, 40 cents extra, 20 cents extra, I'm still not going to pick them up until you get these quests up juicier, Uber. It's just not going to happen. I'd rather go hungry. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to pick up a 50-mile trip at $25, and I'm not going to go pick up a human in my car with my costs going through the roof at $2.73 or $3.25. We're in 2024. We're not in Bangladesh. We're not in freaking Africa somewhere. Look, nothing wrong with that shit. I'm not going to do it. You guys want to pick it up? Do it. I'm not going to do it. I recommend not doing it. I'd rather sit on my ass and watch YouTube and answer comments in my car, which I did this weekend. I drove for 3 hours. Holy crap, bro. I was getting like $5.75 comfort trips that are going 5 miles. These are comfort. I'm going like, in what world? Yeah. And the videos are out. Go check them out. So, but I do like the dollar quest. I mean, I hated the dollar quest. I like the trip count quest. And if you guys get bumped that up a little bit, maybe I will go pick up some of those 375, 273 trips. Okay, Uber? But we're down to that.
That wouldn't even get my car to turn over.
Bro, $3, bro.
I have a minimum operating expense, and 272 is not that.
So I bet you it's cheaper than bus fare. I'll bet you it is. You know what I mean?
It very well could be.
Yeah.
Look into that.
What I'm getting paid anyway. What I'm getting paid. You know?
Yeah.
I have an idea for my next video. I'm gonna do one of those 275 trips. I'm gonna cash out that 275, pay the 85 cents. Then I'm gonna be down to $1.90, and then I'm gonna walk into a 7-Eleven, try to buy a pack of gum with that whatever is left over of that 275. I'll bet you I cannot buy a pack of gum with that. Okay?
And this is with instant pay? 85 cents coming off for instant pay?
Yeah. I'm going to use that whole 85 cents on that just to show that at 7-Eleven I cannot buy a pack of gum for that trip that I did. The burned gas, my door got opened and closed twice. I had to say good morning or good night or whatever for $3. Three. Mm-hmm. One, that's two, insane. $3, bro. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. That's insane. Yeah, ours hasn't been dropped. Actually, it's gone up. So I don't know your pain, but holy crap, that's insane.
In LA, one of the most expensive cities in the country, I'm getting $3 offers for rideshare. Bro, Uber. It was $3.75 in 2015. It was $3.75 in 2015, and I ate those up all day long because I had 100 trips for $800 quest. I get it; those are not there. Well, now I have no quest, and I have 273 or 275 to deal with. How is this upfront rate rebalancing working out? Weren't they supposed to pay like more for short trips? Isn't that?
They were supposed to. They were supposed to.
CEO said, yeah, $3.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Holy crap! It's literally a race to the bottom.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it get worse, and I keep saying it won't get worse, and it keeps getting worse. Now we broke the $3 barrier.
Oh my God. Oof.
Well, who does those, by the way?
Huh?
Who does those trips, Chris? Will you do one if you see one?
Not like $3? That. No, hell no. Like I said, my car won't turn on for that. My car does not turn on. I mean, like even if you had a good quest or something going on, my car will not turn on for that unless like I'm getting paid. Like, I mean, you're adding a couple of dollars just for the trip, including like.
But you know the funny thing is, I'm driving this weekend. Okay, I'm driving this weekend. It's showing up on Trip Radar, right?
Sure, thank you.
It's showing up on Trip Radar. I swear to God, they were getting gobbled up. Like by the time I look at it, it says it's gone. Somebody took it, bro.
Matt asks, are they trying to shake out the experienced drivers?
Yeah, I guess.
Probably. I mean, that could be a very well possible part of it. That's that's the thing. Like you get all these new people coming in and they don't know any better because they don't know what the prices were back, last year or 5 years ago or even more. So, I mean, that's the unfortunate aspect. So yeah, that could be part of it. I mean, they're getting cheap. I mean, let's look at the Forbes article that Len Sherman did, what was about a year ago at this point now, Uber's math, try to squeeze driver pay, and increase profits. Again, was touched up a couple weeks ago that we've talked about. So yeah, I mean, these things are really truly adding up and insane.
No, I don't actually. In 2024, I don't. Good question. The reason is, inflation is still here. As much as these companies say, inflation, or the government says inflation is getting better. Look, man, there are a lot of people out there driving. Look, if you're out there 20 hours a weekend, okay, let's say, and you have a W-2 and it's not enough income, and you're doing rideshare, you're going to accept everything because you have like a daily goal. You want to make a couple hundred extra cash. You're not thinking of the unintended consequences of taking that trip, okay? Because in 6 months, you're going to have 30,000 extra miles on your car, 30% depreciation hits you in the ass. You have nothing to show for it. You have a bad back on top of everything else because you're driving 12 hours a day. And you're going to have a bad experience. Car quality is going to go down. Driver quality is going to go down. And the consumer on that $3.50 trip is paying probably 8 to 10, right? So this is what, next week I have some good news. I'm going to change the little tactics going forward, Chris, because educating the driver community is not working by me seeing them grabbing those $3 trips from Trip Radar. I'm just going to go, you know what, we should change some tactics, and then we'll talk about that next week. But yeah. But I'm going to keep driving. I miss driving. So it was good.
Nice.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.